Hello and welcome to the weekly Wednesday lunchtime live stream. I am DDO Community Manager Cordovan. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to hit that follow button on twitch.tv/DDO stream if you would like to be notified for when we're going live with shows just like this one. And you can find our entire schedule on the DDO stream page as well. We have shows just about every day of the week and at least one new show coming soon. Next Wednesday, Gemini 166 is going to be kicking off a stream. I think well, let me figure out the exact time. I think it was somewhere around 6 p.m. Eastern. So I'll let you know once I actually remember what it is. But it's going to be great to have a new show on the stream. And we do have room for you as well. So if you're a streamer, you have the basic idea of how to do it, and you like to play DDO and you don't mind doing it as a volunteer thing, get in touch with me. We'd be happy to have you on the stream. Basically, it's a good way to get an audience for your DDO streaming, and also, frankly, you can promote your own channel a little bit as well. Alright, we are live today with Update 27 Patch 1. We opened up the worlds about 45 minutes ago. We do have a link to the release notes up. You can find them on all of our social media and on the website ddo.com. And we'll go through a little bit of that stuff here today. We'd also like to get your questions in chat. So if you have a question for us, type it out. If we can answer it, we will. If we can't answer it, well, we'll let you know that too. A big thing with the patch today was some efforts being done to improve the performance of Defiler of the Just. We're well aware of the, quote, lag that is in there. Some of it may be lag, some of it may be not the formal definition of lag. Game engine things, monster AI pathing, things like that. So we've done some changes that we hope makes a difference. Frankly, a little bit later this afternoon, I'm going to be popping on to Galanda again here, and I'm going to be on Sarlona as well to check things out and see for myself what kind of difference we have going on there. Alright, so I think we're about ready to go here. Anyone got any questions for me? Let me know. I could let you know the bonus days this week is double daily dice XP. And that new bonus that we've been teasing about, a group bonus, it's going to be coming real soon. Not this week, but I think the week after that. So, should be pretty cool. Urlock asks if Severlin is planning on an update letter, or if we already got it by him dropping a snippet of information in a thread. Basically, that's the information, but we are planning to maybe do something a little more formal soon. He's actually not in the office for these couple of days. He's doing some professional development. He's at some conference, so that's why he's not writing it right now, but yeah. But yeah, we are going to get that to you pretty soon. I actually think I might have... I'm not hearing any audio here, so let me... oop, there we go. That's interesting. My audio playback got reset. I may have to log in. Well, that's fine. We'll just be silent today. Alright. That's interesting, though. I'm going to have to check see what's up with that. I think I may have to log out and log back in when this quest is done. Yes, corporate trading. Everyone's favorite. I guess I'd be curious if other people are experiencing this sound reset issue as well. It's fairly unusual. Wonder if that's something we need to... known issue. Speaking of known issues, I don't know if you read DDO Gamer today. DDOgamer.com. He basically followed up with me recently saying, alright, here's all the bugs I sent in. If you would be willing, please let me know what the status of them is. And I was like, sure, why not? So sure enough, I went and did the research on them, and ended up being, you know, about average. Some fixed, some not bugs. Some, at least one of them fixed. A couple of them working as intended. But that's okay. That's good. I like to do that stuff when I can, let people know the status of bugs they've submitted. I know it's a bit of an overwhelming task and that you could pretty well do it 24/7 if I wanted to. But I am willing to take a couple of questions, so if you want to throw some bug numbers at me sometime, maybe on Twitter or whatever, I'd be happy to look them up for you. I make no promises, but I can at least look them up in the system to let people know what's going on. You can also PM me on the forums or something too, that'd be fine. I already just write them on the forums and I'll see it. And if I could, usually when I see bug reports on the forums like, hey, what's up with so-and-so, you know, what's the status on it? I'll usually at least look it up in the system, and if I can get an answer as to what we know about it and what we're planning to do, I will usually write that. Sometimes it's unknown, you know, if it's in a state where it's like, well, we might get to that next update, but I can't guarantee that, then I usually am not going to go on the forums and say, yes, it'll be fixed next update, because that would be unwise. But assuming that's not the case. Oops. Alright. This is a timed quest. This is one of the few timed quests we have in the game. I know it causes some consternation from folks, but means you gotta move pretty quick to get this one done. It's actually been a long time since I did this one myself. Looks like we got just about, I think we got them all. Yep. Cool, we got them. Oh. Here we go. There we go. How about I just die again? That would be wise. There we go. I suppose I probably need some healing potions, don't I? Nah. Why would you need that? Give myself Sybaris for the purposes of the live stream. There we go. Ah! How about I not do that? Alright. Yes, these traps are no joke. I think I might be out of luck at this point. Alright, looks like we may have to redo this one, huh? Maybe I should get myself some healing potions this time. Hey, Rusty Nail. Nice to see ya. Ravenloft13 says, I ran through Siegebreaker on my Fire Warlock, but I could not ignite the tents for the optional. Are there plans to fix that? Good question. I don't know. I'll have to look into the status of that. I would think that, yeah, you should be able to, right? Hello, I'm going to log out and back in quick. Just a sec. Let me check my playback devices. Make sure I'm working. Okay, I do have the headset set. I'll take care of Gemini Titan when it's time for his stream. That's the way I usually do it. So. Interesting. I am seeing an error trying to log in. I'm getting in line to connect. I wonder if you guys are getting that as well. Well, folks, look, I don't know if it's just in the building thing or if it's you guys as well. I'm getting in line to connect, so it looks like I may need to take a little pause on this stuff while I look at this. That's what happens when you try to live stream. So. I'm not seeing other reports on social media. So maybe it's just a me thing? Maybe we have an issue in the building? Well, until I can get into the worlds, I guess I'm going to have to amuse you guys with some talk on the release notes. Yeah, I'm getting a failed to queue for server. Bummer. Well, until I can get that fixed, let me, let's get my, there we go. Hello. Alright, well, I guess while we're waiting to get this, get logged into the worlds, let me go through the release notes. We can talk about that stuff, answer your questions. So, one of the things we did today was put return crafting from shared bank crafting storage. It's something that debuted in update 26, but was taken offline. Now it's back, so you can craft from your shared bank crafting storage now. That essentially allows you to have a pool of crafting ingredients using your shared bank, and then whenever you go to a barter UI or anything other than basically a stone of change, anything that lets you populate recipes, you can now pull it directly from there. There is one known issue, which is that if you, say, log into the world, you don't have an ingredient in the shared bank crafting storage, then you open up a barter UI, let's say Caneth Crafting, then put the item into your shared bank crafting storage, then go back to the barter UI, it won't populate until you log out and log in. and that happens just the first time. So the very first time you add an ingredient for the first time to shared bank crafting storage, if you've already opened the barter UI first prior to doing so, you'll need to log out and log back in quick. Yeah, I'm cool with that. So I'm gonna give this another shot. Trying to log in here. Otherwise, we did fix an issue with Caneth crafting item deconstruction essences not working correctly with shared bank crafting storage. We fixed an issue that could cause some bound to account items to erroneously become bound to character. I'm looking at you, free coupon of the week. Some people have been pinging us saying, hey, how's come the free coupon's bound to character this week? Well, we dug into it, and sure enough, there was some kind of halo effect, something going on behind the scenes that was causing that. We made some improvements to Hireling Stand Your Ground AI, so hopefully we'll be seeing a little bit better on that. We've also did a thing where you could disable, say, options on the hotbar of your hireling, and now we'll properly prevent them from automatically using it as well. Ooh, and I'm back in. Nice. Good. This is good. Because nobody wants to just hear me talk. Rah, I'm shrinking. There we go, I'm back.
I need to warp over to Eberron real quick.
Sure, no problem. Hey, good, my sound's back too. Good, good, I'm glad that got, I wonder if probably we had a authentication server that needed to get reset, were I to guess. Just a quick note, hireling set to aggressive mode will now attack more reliably. Because I know you want that to happen. Let's see. In Amrath, we did make some changes to hopefully improve performance in the Amrath public area. And I'll get to their stuff once I get back to House J. Alright, let me check chat here. See, I mean, I appreciate that, Erluck, that you use DDO-ML, which is a third-party, unsupported DDO launcher option.
Okay,
but
this isn't
especially
good.
when I'm troubleshooting.
I'm stuck and can't move in the Hall of Heroes.
Alright. Yeah, I just saw an email coming in from our Network Operations Center that they're investigating, so. I'm on Galanda today with Kobold Killa. So what'll normally happen with that sound issue, Axel 311, which I just experienced, where you log in and you can't choose something from your sound, that usually happens if you launch the client and then, say, plug in your USB headset. Oh, hey, can someone toss me the star? And so then once you shut down the client and reload it up, then you'll have the option. But I did that this time, so I'm not quite sure what was going on there. I'm going to have to dig more into that when I'm done with the stream here today. Is Larafe more psychotic than ever now? Well, she's supposed to be. I mean, that's directly part of her personality. That she is a spammer of flame, will Comet Fall. And we have a full group here now, so let's wait to go in until everyone's back. Since this is a timed quest here. Yeah, I don't. Sorry to hear that, Fire of the Dragon Leader. Like I say, I know we've got our Network Operations Center looking into that right now because I just experienced it. But let's see how many folks we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, with 5 of us here, I guess we could probably get started and just have Foley join us when he's ready. As long as we've got our trusty rogue here, because gosh knows I could get through it. Anyone know, Ravenloft 13 asks, when the level cap will increase to 30? We are currently targeting update 29 for our level cap increase to 30. That will also include the Epic Shroud Raid and the new adventure pack taking place in the Vale of Twilight area. Sort of continuing that story. It's not directly maybe in the Vale, but that general area. We should have taken care of the double login issue that someone in chat's reporting. So our technical support team may be able to help you out there. I would send in a technical support request to them and see what you can come up with. I know that I used to have that back in the day as well, but I have not had that since we did the fix. So if you're still experiencing that, would be valuable for us to know. Because usually what caused that, at least the thing that we fixed, was there's a large initial data load, say on your character in that, and so it would sort of hang up and cause synchronization problems. And so one of the things we did, which I know some people are less happy about, but one of the things we did was to have the Who panel not load until you loaded up the Who panel, which kind of inversely caused the issue where the LFM panel wouldn't immediately populate. But that was actually done to fix this double login bug. So
Alright, on my way over.
cool, glad you're able to get in. We do have our network people looking into that though.
Alrighty, yeah, I fixed it by logging into another server that I knew I could log into. And then just tried going back in and waited about 30 seconds.
Interesting.
So Jerry, how are you liking Windows 10?
To be honest, I love Windows 10. Here I am doing it again. This time I think I'm going to
Chrome,
wait for the rogue. Oh, except our rogue is dead. And we don't have anyone that can heal him, can we? Or res him.
let me see if I can use a res scroll, because I'm right outside the wizard house.
So anyway, I put Windows 10 on my main PC and my laptop, I guess it was a little over a week ago, and had no problems at all launching DDO. I mean, it just launched right off the bat first time. And I've been really, really liking it. I think it's been running faster and
even if
good,
I could, I don't have the flat.
I might need to cheat and get myself some turbine points so that I can buy a res cake. Nope. Wrong one. Ah, good, the shrine's open. Good, good, good. I do have a sound card issue, but that's not really related to DDO or anything. That's frankly because I'm using a, almost decade-old sound card on my computer. And it's no longer supported by Windows 10. So I just need to get a new sound card, which I probably need to do anyway, but there you go. Yep. Yeah, DDO, I don't know if I can directly say that Windows 10 has made DDO run faster, but I too have been having a really good performance on my PC in general since I put Windows 10 in. And I was using Windows 7 64-bit. That was what I had.
That's not good.
Nicely done, Baypath. Alright. Nah. The reason specifically I use kind of a weird sound card setup is that I still have an analog mixing board. I think I talked about this last week, so I'm not going to repeat myself, but I like my analog mixing boards, and I had no need to upgrade.
Should be able to time this thing. Nope.
Well, maybe we should do something else, because I don't think we're going to get past this one. I think we'll spend the next half hour trying to get through this hallway if we give this another shot.
Yeah, the only way we're getting through that without a good rogue would be to have striding boots.
Yep. Alright, well that's fine. How about Redwillow? That's in House J. That's something I haven't run much on the live stream here.
I'm down.
Yeah.
So I want to take my stone closer to the shrine.
I could get a external USB sound card, but I don't actually like that. Like I say, I'm weird. I'm picky. I like my analog plugins, and I like internal sound cards. But I actually have an old Sound Blaster XFI. That's the one that's not compatible with Windows 10. As a matter of fact, doing a quick Google search, a quick Google search actually shows that, at least currently, most most XFI cards are not currently supported by Windows 10, so I guess that's something to be aware of. And the reason for that is the older, particularly XFI cards, use Azentech as an underlying, I believe, audio codec, and that's no longer supported because the company that has the rights to it went out of business in 2013. So you need to get a DSP, I think that's the right name, a DSP compatible sound card.
Thank you. There isn't a teleport in the Forgotten Realms. All I heroes is there.
No, you'll need to log out quick, come in through the Eberron Hall of Heroes, most likely. Unless you want to go to your guild airship first.
I don't have one.
Yeah, that's true. You could go through Evening Star and go through the Evening Star Cavern as well to get you over. Yep.
Alrighty, on my way.
Yep. Anyway, the reason I don't typically use USB sound cards, though I don't know why anyone would care, is that I've tended to find that they have higher latency when trying to record multi-channel audio. Just my experience. Yes, I usually start with using my onboard motherboard sound card, and then I get struck by lightning or have a power failure or something in the house, and then I fry it, and then I get an external card, and then about 6 months later it gets struck by lightning and I fry it. So then I put in another sound card. Someday I should just learn to unplug my computer. But, UPS for the win, correct.
Redwillow spun a clever tale, asking you to recover an important missive has been handed over to her party. Somewhere in the jungle, a dark emissary awaits. Reeking of rotting meat and roasting flesh,
I haven't noticed that, Bug, Babe, but I have noticed that sometimes the Warlock's Celestial Spirit will cause you to run slower than you're actually supposed to.
Yeah, there was a thread on the forums that was talking about that. I know that I sent it on to our QA team to look into. I don't know quite what the results were on that.
Yeah, what the problem was is sometimes when you would die, you would, if you were running Celestial Spirits, it would tick off, so you'd stop floating. It'd mess with your run speed. So if you had any sort of striding bonus, it'd get taken away until you toggled it on and off again.
Yeah. You're right. I could just remember to ground myself before going near my computer, but then if I did that, then I wouldn't have this problem. If I remembered to do the right thing, then it wouldn't happen, you know? Yeah. I don't know, I guess I've always found that my sound cards are particularly sensitive to frying. Like my onboard one right now works. It works if you only want to listen to something in your left ear, but since I would prefer to listen with both ears. Anyway,
Can I get a ship invite, please?
I'm not actually in a guild either, so I can't get you one. So what I found, so if you
Oh,
too
that's
run
not
into this
good.
sound blaster issue, then what you can do is like plug in a USB headset or something like
Looks like
that,
I gotta
and
work
most of
in the
that stuff
evening
is
start
bad.
again.
Yep. And that's how I solved it for now until I get a compatible sound card or Creative somehow figures out how to issue the right drivers or whatever for it. So. But other than that, I've had actually, like I said, other than that one sound card issue, which is, like I say, an old sound card issue, I really have had zero problems with Windows 10. Just my experience, but I'm really glad I upgraded. It's been working great for me. The only DDO related issue that I have heard, and it's something we have looked into, is that some people, and this is the same thing that some people ran into with Windows 8.1, will run into a .NET related download issue where they need to re-download Windows.NET. So if that's you, it might be worth checking out. But like I say, that's not consistent. So
Alrighty, I'm in.
the general thing has been no problems whatsoever, which is great.
The sand begins to a small brood of night stalkers. Trolls huddle together in the jungle here. Destroy them before they make a meal of you.
They didn't even stand a chance. There we go. Gonna kill a few processes on my computer.
Bugbear and hobgoblin assassins peer hungrily from the dark corners of the jungle.
So anyway, if you're on Sarlona tonight, and you're running Defiler of the Just, I might well be joining your group. I don't know if I want to give my character name out, but...
Created a small warren there. Destroy it. A host of goblinoids feasts and chortles loudly nearby.
Alright, I'm gonna run these guys' things back.
Cool.
A goblinoid camp awaits you beneath a canopy of jungle trees. As you make your way beyond the brush, you spy two dark
Hey Jerry, could I suggest something for you for the monster manual?
Sure.
I'm running it on a 1080p in that display, but I've got a 32-inch monitor, so the text on there is extremely small. So I was wondering if the staff could actually increase that text size to scale with the monitor display setting.
Scalable UI is certainly something we've seen requests for. It would be a pretty significant endeavor to do, but that's not to say that it wouldn't be a good thing to do. It would just be, frankly, a lot of work.
Yeah, it's just hard to read the text is all.
There is not a way to increase text size in the game. That's why it would be a significant endeavor, because we would have to do some pretty serious changes to our UI in order to enable that. It's not as easy as just saying, okay, let's just quick throw that in. It would be... Meh. Oh man, I'm so slow. There we go. My life for haste potions. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. I've seen a couple people in chat saying that the Eldritch Blast does not hit ranged levers. Is that normal? And by normal I assume you mean working as intended. I don't know the answer to that. I'm going to have to look that one up after the live stream. Sorry. Do you know if, say, and I don't know the answer to this, do you know if, say, the rune arm?
Whoa.
Alright, maybe we should get folks together. Where are you guys? Who died?
Ran to go get Saren because I see him on the map, and next thing I know, I'm dead.
Okay, I don't see him on the map.
He's in a cubby hole. We got a pickup, so we're safe now. Okay, that's odd. I can't find my detour spell that I set.
Cool. Fire trapped chests. Well, you know, we did have the Mimic Festival thing, right? Where you could, they would sometimes turn into mimics.
Oh, that's why.
Oh.
I ain't gone anywhere near that chest anymore. That's a false chest.
Yeah, I think that's a unnecessary endeavor.
I don't know why you guys put fake chests in here, especially at this level.
I think that that was deliberate back in the day. I mean, this quest dates back a pretty long time, 2006, I believe. And I think that that was just essentially done deliberately.
All I know is the magic missile enhancement, or the shield enhancement, doesn't work with ion stones. It's supposed to block magic missiles, but it still takes the charges. Spiders? I see no spiders, I see carcasses.
It is a real chest now, yes, we just proved that.
Anyone want a D-door?
Yeah, that sounds great.
D-door, your best friend.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I love getting that spell at such a low level.
I guess I'm not quite sure what someone means. About the minus 10 hit point rule. We do have a minus 10 hit point rule. Granted, you usually don't sit there in-capped, but we do have in-cap, absolutely. Do you mean minus 10 hit points on death? Like permanent? Yeah, I've always thought this is a very particularly good-looking quest as well. It's always been a personal favorite of mine. I remember back in the day, way back in the day, when the level cap was just 10, that this was a fairly popular, well, even more than fairly popular loot run because of all the chests in here. This is a free-to-play quest as well for those free players out there looking for something fun to run. Still not a bad way on a, say, first life new character or whatever to build up your plat storehouse. Is it working as intended that hill giant hunters are immune to fire? Don't know. I'd have to look that up. Maybe? Let's see, what can we do here quick? How about... I don't know. What can we get done in just a few minutes here?
There's a quest up in the open palm inn that's really short.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I remember saying this bug in, and it was like 2 weeks later, they fixed it, finally. It kept telling you that you were redoing, what was it?
The Cobalt Assault. That actually has not been fixed. That's still going on. But ultimately, it is more of it's really just a display bug because you still do get dead predators.
Yeah. It was fixed for a little bit, and then it got broke again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When I seen that it said that it fixed it, I went and checked and was like, yep, they fixed it. And I never really paid much attention to it since.
Yeah, I the only reason I know this is I just happened to be looking that up this past week. That was one of the bugs that DDO Gamer assigned me to take a look at. So I was looking into that.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah, I know there's a problem with an orc out in the Restless Isles, and that won't allow you to advance past one of the gates. Because he'll just sit there and path along even if you're standing there for no reason.
Denern says, do I know any inside rumors about the D&D movie? The answer is no. Although it is being released by Warner Brothers, I don't know any more than anyone else does. Other than I'm looking forward to checking it out.
And I just thought of a way to do cross server shard trading.
Please don't talk about that on the live stream if you know something. I'd be happy to talk to you afterwards, though.
No, for like some of the pets and that you get from the when the expansion packs came out. Because I never went across the servers and did my turn-ins. So I still have a bunch of pets left over.
What would I want to be in a walk-on? I want to be a tavern owner or something like that. I think that would be fun. If the D&D folks go into a classic D&D tavern, I would like to be the proprietor of that tavern. That would be fun. Depends on the story, though. Otherwise, I would like to be a cleric. I have to be a cleric, right? That'd be fun, too. Yeah, I think I'd make a good tavern owner, too. I could totally do it. Hear that, Warner Brothers? I'm your man. I'll work for free. Just fly me out there. Yeah. The only time I was ever I was in a student film back in the 90s in college. And I got to play a serial killer. And the name of the film was called .exe is for execute. It's pretty good. terrible. But it was really just kind of an amateur thing, so. I don't know if you can see that online or not. I don't think so.
And we have 5 minutes to spare.
Nice. Can we get through mirrors without a trapper? I'm gonna say no. Not on Elite, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll probably call it done here, rather than do a quest in a couple minutes. So I am going to send you guys a code through the in-game mail for 500 turbine points a little bit later on this afternoon to say thanks for carrying my noobness through the quest today. I'll try that. Have to try that Dead Girl spellbook again when we have a little bit more going on.
Yeah, I could have got through it, but my problem is I have no gear on this tune.
Yeah, me too. I just, this is a character I just vet status 2'd up for the live stream a couple weeks ago.
I just did a quick iconic rollover. Yeah, I think I'll just sell my pets and that somehow. It's not
Nice.
like it's not like I'm on any other server than Serralona normally, so it's like, what's the point of me keeping them if I'm not going to have them displayed, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Go for it. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate you guys joining me here this week. Thanks everyone in chat for joining me as well. Quick answer for you, Titan. Any news about Lamania? No. Lamania will be up for update 28. 28 is our next update, set to come out around the regular pattern of a couple months or so after the last update. So stay tuned for information on that. And but yeah, no specific time frame on Lamania. All right, thanks for joining me, guys. We'll see you again soon.